Hello and welcome to Joy in Our Town. I'm Sherry Duckworth, and joining me today is Mr. Galileo Jumaoas. He is the president for the Greater Dallas Asian American Chamber of Commerce and executive director for the Mead Center. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to talk with you and to hear about what you're doing for the Asian community in the DFW area. Can you tell us a little bit about what makes you distinct for your particular chamber, and how do you go about reaching out to those in your community?
I would like to describe our chamber, according to our founding chairman, Mr. Robert Chu, like a salad bowl. And we have all the ingredients of the salad, and the chamber is the dressing that gelled the entire groups. We formed ourselves into different communities, to different groups. We have under our umbrella over 17 Asian communities, and varying from the main China, India, Korea, Vietnam, those major countries, and of course the Southeast Asians from Philippines, Indonesia, Cambodia, Laos, and Thai,
Wow.
Singapore, and we added Sri Lanka just this week. So what makes us distinct compared to the other chambers of commerce, whether they're ethnic chambers or geographic chambers, is the international character of our chamber. By nature, we are international and we're diverse. So we have that inclusion within our chamber, which you cannot see from other chambers of commerce.
Having that inclusion and having such a wide variety of people involved in the chamber, and you hear, Asian American, and we don't always see what that exactly entails. That's a very large community.
It's a large, diverse community with different culture and different language and different practices.
Yes.
Probably also different religious practices.
You have greater challenges in that way.
It is.
If you compare it to other chambers who focus on, let's say, just the Hispanic culture, you don't have necessarily such a variety of challenges to have to face.
We started on the right foot when we formed the chamber. Compared to other areas in the states and in the country, they started the local chambers, like the Philippine chamber, Korean chamber, Vietnamese chamber. We started as mentioned earlier, as a huge conglomerate of those groups, and that's how we grow today.
So what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that you're facing today?
By the nature, on our strength lies our challenges. And because of that diversity and inclusion within our organization, I'm getting the challenge of different practice. Language is one. I don't speak the entire different languages within our chamber. I speak Filipino or Tagalog. Of course, I speak different languages, like Spanish. We were under the Spaniards for 300 years, so I speak Castilian. But there are several languages, and also the different religious practices and the different culture that they bring into this community.
Now, how do these challenges affect the business area?
We have only, I should say, one language in common now, which is the language of business.
Yes.
And when we come together, I have a huge board, 36 board members, and representing different communities. But we only speak one common language, is how to do business with each other and how to improve or pursue our business economic development goals here in North Texas.
Yes, and that's wonderful. We see such a large Asian community here in the North Texas area, and to know that it is so diverse, and it does require so many different there are so many different challenges, and there are so many different languages and cultures and religions all involved. It just seems so overwhelming to be able to address those, but to know that there is that common language of business, and America being who America is, to be able for them to grow and to come in and to start their businesses.
Right.
How do you go about helping them in getting their businesses started and to supporting them, this large group of people as it as you have to support. How do you encourage them?
Well, true to our nature, our mission, which is really business economic development, and we provide to our, first of all, to our members the opportunity to participate in the economic development in this region. And that would mean from our part is really to provide them access to this participation. It could be in the procurement or contracting, or it could be in networking, or last but not the least, in our advocacy for them. We have to be their advocate. We are the voice of business. So we can advocate for them in the local, state, or federal level in our participation in the economic development goals.
So for the chamber, you're really focusing on helping them with their businesses. With the Mead Center, can you tell us what your main goals are there?
Thank you for asking that question. I run two organizations, the Chamber of Commerce and also our foundation, which is we call the Mead Center. The Mead Center's goal basically is to help the low moderate income individuals and families, opening for them job opportunities and of course business opportunities. So we help the startups. We provide them technical skills, workshop, educational, informational workshops so that they learn how to start a business with the hope that they will be able to hire themselves and of course hire other employees or people, which is basically economic development, job creation. So job creation is our main target for the Mead Center.
For the individuals who are coming to you, what are some of the challenges that they're facing getting started? Obviously, you know, financial is always going to be a hurdle or a challenge.
It will be a hurdle.
But what else seems to be kind of a hurdle that they face?
First of all, we provide them information. They need to know that in America, there's that opportunity. Everybody has a dream when they come to America, all kinds of. So we provide them, first of all, information, and we educate them how to be part of mainstream America. So if they're looking for a job, we provide them all these information knowledge for jobs. And if they're looking to start their own business, we provide them with the facilities or the skills. In Mead Center, we have an incubation program. And we have incubators, those who are starting up, who would like to grow to the next level. And we provide them all the technical support and administrative support so that they can grow and fly to here so that they can be successful and, of course, be good citizens, participants of our progress here.
So for an Asian American who's looking to start their business today, what advice would you give them when it comes to getting going and getting the ball rolling?
First of all, they have to examine themselves first, where they are, what is their passion, where will they be good at. And of course, we have these forum sessions in making their choices. And with so much unemployment now, people will come to our aid to look for opportunities, and that would be, will they be willing to start their own business? Will they be willing to be the entrepreneurs in our community? So from them, they can make their choices. We provide them the different opportunities that are here available. And sometimes we have the federal government or the state or local government showing to them that they can participate. Here, for example, in the North Texas region, we are very strong in infrastructure. There's so much construction going on. And to participate in the construction industry, you could be a supplier of carpet, lights, electrical outlets, or at least be part of the design, because in our chamber, Asian Americans are very strong in the architectural engineering portion, which is phase one really in the construction process. And that is how we would like to participate. At the same time, there are other members who provide supplies, goods, and services to these projects. And that we open the doors so that they have that opportunity to participate.
So there are many areas where they can participate, but there are some more focused areas where you feel the Asian American community really stands out.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're obviously helping them and leading them in those particular directions.
Yeah, we open the doors. That's why our chamber, other than being the voice, we are the bridge, I should say. We are the connections to all these opportunities for our members.
And so for those that already have businesses, the business owners that are already members of the chamber, do they partner with maybe some of those who are just coming in? What does that relationship look like for those who are already members of your chamber?
Members of the chamber, either they are now existing and they want to go to the next level, and that's also how the chamber would like to support them. If you want to go to the next level from 500,000 to 1 million to 5 million, we support that, because when they grow, they will also be able to hire new Asian Americans. And of course, we go cross-cultural lines. We don't just exist among ourselves. We also partner with the Hispanic and African American community and the community at large, because we become participants in the whole community.
Absolutely. And it's wonderful that you do that. I think it's great, too, that the Asian American community, though, has, someone that can help, that understands their cultures, their challenges, that are distinct from other cultures. And it's great that they're able to integrate also with those other cultures that are out there
I like the word integrate. Integration is one of our mastery in our skills in putting all this together.
Yes.
By the nature of our own organization, I should describe to you like a solid bowl.
Right.
That is our nature. We would like to expand that to the other cultures with the Hispanic, African American, Native Americans, and basically here in, that is America.
Yes, it is America. I like that.
Right.
It's like a giant salad bowl.
A giant salad bowl.
When it comes to the challenges that you face, what do you see for the future for your chamber? What do you see? What are some of the goals that you have for the community?
Now, we don't exist in a vacuum. We are now global. We are now international. And for our chamber to really go to the next stage level of our future, we have to go international. So we partner now with some companies or corporations who are in Asia, in China, in Korea. We promote our program of inviting them to invest in America. And we have some programs that are provided to them. And of course, together with that, we'll be educating them how to be part of America, business-wise. So
that's wonderful.
So we have that international work going on.
It's just another reason why living in the North Texas area is such a great thing to do. So it's a great region of Texas to live in, and of the states to live in. So thank you so much for coming in to talk to us, Mr. Jumaoas. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sherry.
And what you do for your community. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thank you all for watching Join Our Town today.
Take out meals for just $12.99. Call now.
Sherry Pearson,